Hi everyone, I'm Mary. Welcome to this plank workout. So before we begin, we're going to have a quick stretch out through the wrists. So on your knees here, just take the palms down, fingers pointing towards you. And let's feel that stretch come in across the wrists. You can take a little sway from side to side. And then see if you can breathe nice and deeply here. Good. From here, take the fingers out to the sides. And let's take the weight across a little bit more. Nice. Deep inhale and a slow, steady exhale. Flip the hand. So now the back of the hand is down. Fingers go back to pointing towards you, but the palms are now facing up. You can hold the stretch here or start to bend the elbows, massaging across the wrists. Wonderful. From here, make two fists and just rotate one way and then the other and shake. From here, let's circle the shoulders forward. We're going to be using the shoulders a lot in a moment with our plank, and then take it back in reverse, feeling that squeeze come in towards the shoulder blades. Okay, let's get into it then. So from here, we're heading into our regular plank. You can take it on your hands as high plank, or you can come to your forearms, or you can bring the knees down for that option as well. I'm going to show you in demo with the hands down, so the palms down in this high plank. And from here, make sure the fingers are spread. The aim is to keep the body nice and long. So we want to push the heels away, draw up through that belly button towards our spine and create some space between the shoulders and the ears. In other words, not kind of dump into the shoulders, feel like you're almost pushing away through those hands. When you're here, I want you to imagine that corset around your body, front and lower back, and those muscles are all engaging here to keep you in this position. Let's breathe. For 5. Good. Keep smiling for 4. I know it's tough. 3. Head and neck and spine nice and neutral. 2. And 1. Drop those knees down, sit the hips back into child's pose, and feel free to kind of tent the hands, come to this spider claw with the fingertips to give your wrists a little bit more of a stretch here. Let's move on then. So we're coming back to that regular plank, and then we're going to take some toe taps out towards the sides. So find your plank nice and strong here, shoulders over those wrists, and then from here we're going to tap off the mat with one foot, come back in, and tap to the other, come back in. The aim is, as you continue this with me, even with that breath as well, is to try and keep the pelvis level and stable. So we want to avoid any rocking. We want to try and keep our core muscles as engaged as we possibly can. You're doing a great job here. Let's keep breathing. Good for 5. Yes for 4. You've got this. Stay with it for 3. I'm with you all the way. I can still feel it for 2. One more big breath for 1. Take it out on the other side. And then knees down. Sit the hips back. Relax for a moment here, connecting with the floor. Good. Slightly different movement now. We're going to work on a little bit more upper body strength. We're coming from high plank, then onto our forearms, and then back up to high plank and repeating. So I'll show you just in case, just so you know the exercise itself, and then join in when you're ready. So we start on high plank, we lower down to our forearms, and then we're going to push off the opposite hand. So I went down on the left, so I push back up on the right. Okay, now I go down on the right, and I push off on the left. Now I'm trying to keep myself as stable as possible. Okay, down on the right, push with the left, down on the left, push with the right. Good. Down on the right, pushing with the left, down on the left, pushing with the right. Good. Continue with that movement. Try and avoid any rocking. Good. Let's do 2 more sets. And then drop the knees down and sit the hips back. Breathing here. Wonderful. From here, we're moving into a side plank. Again, we want to make sure that the wrist is snapped over the shoulders. Side plank can be done, I like, in 3 different ways. So we have our regular full side plank here. You can, of course, bring the foot forward if you need some more support. You can bring, in this case, my right knee down for a supported side plank, lifting through the waist, through these sides. Or another great alternative is to come back to regular side plank and then bring the top leg forward. So we find a little bit of a stretch into that outer hip of that leg. That's got to be a bonus, hasn't it? Good, so choose your option, whichever one you're taking. Make sure you lift those sides up towards the ceiling. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, keep breathing, 5, 4, looking super strong here for 3, 2, lift for 1, and release. Straight into the second side. So remember, we can stack, we can take the knee down, we can bring the top leg in front. So in this case, it would be my right leg comes in front. I want you to lift those sides. Yes, keep that space between the shoulder and the ear. Keep reaching up through the fingertips, through the hips. Imagine someone's got a belt around your waist and it's driving you up even more. 10, 9, breathe, 8, challenge yourself, look upwards. 7, 6, 5, 4, feel the shape for 3, 2, 1, release. Sit the hips back, find child's pose. So plank again, not only good for those core muscles, super strength for the upper body as well. It's essential for our yoga practice in order for us to develop. So we're going to now take this last little exercise, is what I call my plank flow, okay? So we are heading from a regular plank. We're going to add a little chaturanga, or essentially like a chaturanga press. And then we're going to turn towards the side, come back to the press, and turn towards the other side in our side plank. I'll demo 1, and then we'll do 3 sets just to finish. So from here, regular plank pose then. Now you may want to take the knees down to give yourself a little bit more support in the press. So if I bring the knees down, I'm going to take an inhale here. I'm going to exhale and hover halfway, shoulders away from the ears, and then I'm going to push back up as I breathe in, and then I'm going to turn to the right, breathing out, side plank. Turn back, breathing in, I'm going to drop my knees down, breathing out to hover, breathing in to push. Turn to the left, side plank to the left, and then back to breathe in, to press, and we repeat. So we're going to do 3 sets. I'll talk you through, I'll try and cue your breath as well. See if you can stay with it for the full 3 sets. When you're ready, find that regular plank. Breathe in, lower halfway. Good, inhale to rise. Exhale to side plank to the right. Inhale, regular plank. Exhale. Inhale to push back up. Stay nice and strong there. Exhale to open to the left. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale to push. Exhale to right. It's quite quick, this one. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale, strong through those shoulders. Wonderful. Exhale to the left. Inhale back. Exhale. We're going to round 3 now. Inhale, good. Exhale to the right. Lift those hips. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale. Keep that head and neck nice and long. Exhale. Lift the hips. Inhale. Come on, you've got this. Exhale. One more push. Inhale. Sit the hips back. Exhale. Child's pose. Let yourself rest and take a big breath in here. You can stay in child's pose for as long as you wish. When you're done, just take the shoulders, roll them back again. Find a little stretch, opening up the chest, breathing in, squeezing the shoulder blades together, having a little rock from side to side there as well. Good. And then from here, bring the hands towards the heart center. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me for class.